Hello guys, today I am going to tell you about tensors. It's a short video regarding tensors and those people who really are really scared about tensors and they think that tensor is very hard thing to understand. Okay, so I'll start it from the concept of vector. People who have science in the 11th standard, they have done the course. In their course, they have done vectors. So, what is vectors? Vectors is basically a physical quantity which have magnitude and directions both. So, I can represent a vector in that form. Sorry for my handwriting because it's I'm very new uh, in the writing in the digital writing pad. So this is a vector A. Okay, so it has three components: ax, ay, and az. Now I can represent it in a compact form. How? So suppose I'm writing these three components separately: ax, ay, az. Okay, so in three dimension, this vector has three component. So first dimension is x. So this is why I'm writing it in a1, and this is y is the second dimension. So I'm writing it a2, and z is the third dimension. So I'm writing it a3. Okay, so I'm representing it like a1 to ax, a2 to ay, and a3 to az. So now I can write these three components simultaneously. How? Suppose there is a and there is an index in the lower scripts mu. This mu can run from 1 to 3. So when mu is 1, then it is representing the ax. When mu is 2, it is representing ay. And when mu is 3, it representing the az. So this a mu is a tensor. So it's simultaneously representing these three components. And these three components are the components of vector A in three dimensions. So I can represent a vector in the form of this form. So this is actually a tensor. That's it. So a mu is a tensors having index mu. This mu, this symbol is known as index. So number of the index is basically known as the rank. So what is rank? Rank of a tensor is uh, number of index indices. Okay. Okay, number of the index. So this is actually tensors, and if you want to know the definitions of tensors definitions is the physical quantity which obeys a transformation rules, which is uh, a mu in a new coordinate is basically mu alpha a alpha. So this is a transformation rules of tensors. So if a tensors are if a physical quantity obeys this transformation rules, he is known as tensor. Okay, this is the whole thing. And the rank of the tensor, I have said that the number of the index is basically rank of tensors. Here it is 1. And if suppose there is another tensors like a alpha beta, so number of the index is here 2. Alpha is 1, another is 2. Beta, so number of the index is here 2, so it is rank 2 tensors. It is rank 2 tensors, can be represented like this. This is rank 2 tensors. So how can I know that the what are the number of the components of the of a particular tensors? So there is a formula, like suppose you are in d dimension, and the tensors have uh, r number of index, then the number of the components will be d power r. Number of the components is d power of. If it is three dimensions, so if in case of three dimensions, case 3D, d is basically 3, and here the index number of index is 1, so r is basically 1, so d power r is basically 3 power 1, which is basically 3. So here we know that the number of the components is 3: ax, ay, and az. So that's it. This is the whole stuff about tensors. For those who are the very very beginners about tensors, don't be afraid of tensors, because tensor is very easy thing to understand. I will upload the next video soon. Thank you so much.